customization, sorry. Yeah. So, Blitz Stig, best of luck in your battle on our brand new tier 10 tank Italian one that will be present in update 9.4, like some days of November. Yeah, stay tuned.
So I'll just give a bit of an intro for this guy over here. So this is a pretty interesting tank. It is a Contracaro 3 Minotauro, so Minotaur, which is amazing. Once again, 45 degrees angles on the turret, and it has really good frontal armor, so feel free to, you know, fight enemy tanks head on it and lead the front if you're that kind of a player. I would say that it really, like, you know, it's almost like impenetrable unless you know the weak spots of the tank, so good luck finding those out. One thing is that, yeah, it is a bit slow, as you can see, but and there may be some like precision issues, but you know, you'll get the hang of it, I would say. And once again, it has the barrel with the auto reloader, so I would say, and the reserve shell mechanic there as well. So yeah, I would say that we can probably go and talk a bit about the mechanic itself right now.
Yeah, definitely. So guys, as we have already mentioned, our new Italian tank destroyers will feature new reserve shell mechanics starting from tier 7. How does it work? First of all, it's very important to mention that when you check the tech characteristics in the game, you will see that damage per minute will be little, not like really high damage per minute. But to make it really huge, impressive, massive, you need to play with one shell, with a third one. Because to make long story short, you have 3 shells in your magazine, right? And each and every shell in this case has different reloading time. And it's very logical that the shell that reloads first, it's the longest one. It's about 20 seconds. Then the second shell needs about 10 seconds, also numbers are not final yet, to reload, and the third shell a little bit less than 10 seconds. So to play wisely, you need to play with one shell to get good damage per minute. You understand what does it mean? Do you understand what does it mean? Okay.
It's basically the damage you deal. It's the main parameter if you really want to get on top on the damage dealt.
Yeah. So just on numbers. If you use the last shell that needs the least time to reload, you will receive the highest damage per minute. For example, we use one shell, we make like around 6 shots per minute. Yeah, if we bear in mind that the reloading time for the last shell is about 10 seconds. And your damage per minute will be like 2,700.
North of 2,500, I would say.
Yeah,
I would say that's for sure.
Health
because
points, yeah.
If you cycle through like the first shots and you keep on like, you know, shooting with the longer reload time, your DPM will, well, eventually decrease.
Yeah.
So it will be something south of like 2,000.
Yeah. To make long story short, again, you can use only one shell and try to play this auto-reloading gun with a reserve shell as a regular gun with one shell. This way you can make your auto-reloader gun very highly damaged. Yeah, highly damaged, yeah.
You know, it's going to be the high damage dealer.
High damage, yeah, thank you so much.
It's a really good mechanic.
Yeah, so the third shell needs a little time to reload. You can cause damage fast and furious, but it all depends on the situation. For example, if you see that the situation on the battlefield allows you to use only one shell, then you need 10 seconds to reload. One shell, 10 seconds to reload. Use only one shell. If you see that you need to make 2 shots, for example, you see the enemy, he is running, and you see you can make 1 shot and you need to make 1 more shot because
follow-up shot. Yeah.
A few seconds and your enemy will hide somewhere and you need to cause this damage. You are free to use the second shell. Of course, it's wise, it's good, you can do it freely. So the time between the shells are not huge, like 3 seconds or so, use it wisely. But if you use the third and second shells, for example, in the battle, so the damage per minute will be a little bit less. Yeah, you understand that the gun needs more time to reload. So again, use it wisely. And if you play, I forgot to talk about the second shell, because you can play on the first shell, you can play on the second shell, on the second and third shell. So on the first shell, your average damage per minute will be, for example, 2,700 approximately, guys. Not final numbers yet, so when we'll release these tank destroyers, you'll see everything yourself. And if you use the second shell, only the second shell, your damage per minute will be like 2,600, something like this. A Blitz, Stig, you're a monster or what? What just happened?
Oh my god.
It was a random battle? It was a random battle.
Nice.
Okay, waiting for new tank destroyers to be released finally.
Oh man,
yeah.
check those stats out, it's amazing.
And just to finalize the story with this reserve shell, if you play on the third and on the second shells, that your damage per minute will be about 2,000, so not a lot, because it's damage per minute. You will have to spend a lot of time to reload. So the third shell, you can have battles where you do not use the third shell at all. First one, yeah, is reserve shell. So if you find it necessary to use it, Blitz, Stig, what you are boasting, yeah? Most damage in battle. Now you have this number, okay.